I stopped the recording, y'all, and tried to get this on a part two, but my brew is on a whole nother section of hot dogs.
Right, you hear me?
Brew still in the car. Like, he had the Bible in his hand. Now he's in the car looking for what he don't believe about the Bible.
He might be making some calls.
I mean, he's still over there being over. I don't want to keep filming, and because it's hot out here, I want to save my battery and film whatever important, whatever we need. I ain't trying to blast them, but just so y'all,
Right.
that's how you gotta.
That's what I told him. I said, no, it ain't nothing personal.
It's nothing personal. When it comes to somebody serving God, or when they bring the Bible up, you have to get Old and New Testament established, because most of them only Old Testament only. We gotta get that established. You can't be sitting here just saying the only begotten Son. That's half a book. Half a book.
Yeah, all praise if we can gain the book.
Oh yeah. If we do so, did you get it, bro?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. What we got?
Right here.
All right, y'all. He reading out of John.
I'm John 20.
John 20.
Yeah.
Verse 20 and 13 is where we
John
at.
20 and 13.
Go ahead.
And they said to her, woman, why? They said to her, woman, why are you weeping? She said to them, they have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him. When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not know that it was Jesus.
Okay.
Now, if this her son, and she talking to him, how could she not know that's Jesus?
She didn't say she was talking to him. That's not how this what was written. Read that over. See, look, hold on. So before he said, no. You gotta hear what he had said.
Why are you weeping?
See, there's
why-
they, right?
Why are you
Who are they? Who are the they that you're reading about?
Let's go back then.
See, that's the importance of going back and forth, having a whole story together.
Get the whole story.
See,
So Mary still weeping outside the tomb.
okay. She
And
was
she
outside
wept.
the tomb. So look, hold on. Now she's outside of a tomb. What's normally in the tomb?
She's outside the tomb.
Normally, what's inside the tomb?
Body is usually.
Nothing
Dead
is-
bodies.
nothing is just
No,
one
dead
body.
bodies.
Okay.
No, dead bodies, just
dead
like
body, it was
like a
one person's
graveyard.
tomb.
Tombs were graveyards.
Yeah, it's one tomb. okay, it's one tomb.
So that's what I'm saying. So we
this
can keep
tomb
the
that they
story
put in.
together. Well, we know what we're reading. We're looking at the timeline like we're watching
So-
a movie.
We in
Mary
we in the
talking.
tomb. I see where
All
you
right,
coming
all right, so
from.
there we go. Now we can go. Let's go. Look.
I see what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you want.
We gotta have it together.
So
She in the tomb. Wait a minute.
She
She
at
stood
the
weeping
tomb.
outside of it. Okay, she's not
But-
in it. She outside of it.
she's still weeping outside the tomb,
Okay.
and she wept.
Okay.
She bent over to look into the tomb,
Okay.
and she saw two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying.
So right now we see
That's
a
they.
tomb, a they,
That's they.
and a Jesus is in the name. Mary, a they, and Jesus, and the
No,
they
no,
were the
no,
two
no.
angels. Hold on, I'm breaking it all down. That's what I'm breaking it all down. The they are now the answer to who they are the two angels.
Okay.
They sitting outside.
Okay.
She's weeping outside of it,
Right.
and they lying over Jesus' dead body. So this is Jesus' tomb, which would be his graveyard right now. This is Jesus' grave, and Mary crying over it. All right, keep reading.
Okay. You see, two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying. One at the head and the other
At the foot. One for the beginning, one for the ending of them. Alpha and Omega is he, ain't it? Let's keep it going.
They said to her, woman, why are you weeping? She said to them, they have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him. When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there. But she did not know that it was Jesus.
Okay, and you had paused right there so that I can pause right there because you did.
Okay.
Now that we at that story, we have cleared up. Yeah, now we can clear up that it was Mary there, his mama. She was crying over his grave. Two angels asked why was she weeping, and she was believing he was dead. That's why she was weeping, because she's like, my Lord's gone. She's like, my Lord gone, right? She know Lord, she want a Messiah. Even though that's her son, she still recognized him as her Lord.
Right.
Beautiful. Humble is she. And then behind that, Jesus popped up behind her, and she still couldn't tell it was him. That's because he was resurrected. He has a whole new presence. but you disbelieve something in there, and that's what we need to find out. Because you found something that you didn't believe, and we want to know why now. Why don't you believe that?
You say he died and it was a divine presence.
Huh?
Okay.
No, I said the Lord, who they was addressing, that dead body. Even if it was Lazarus, even if it was David. That's the subject at the time. That's the storyline. If I step out, not my feelings, and I'm just going off what's written, and I was teaching that in a class or to some children, that's what I would have to tell them. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset I have on top of that. So I'm saying that she accepted him as her Lord in a different presence, knowing that he had to have died and came back to life. That's what that verse is saying. Are you disbelieving he came back to life or something? Or because you was trying to first bring me to that he died for the sins or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
But you said you didn't believe it. I'm trying to see where you don't believe in Luke 20:13. What's wrong with that? Because I believe that. You believe that, bro? Okay.
Okay. So Jesus.
Do you believe that though? After you just read that, you still don't believe it?
No.
Okay. What don't you believe?
Jesus was standing there, right?
That's what it says.
Okay. And you said he was transfigured.
I didn't say transfigured.
So
I said resurrected.
he was resurrected in a.
If it was Jesus, if it was the same body and it came back to life, the proper definition for something like that is resurrect.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If he died and he resurrected, right, and he come back to life,
Right.
then he should be.
It makes sense because if he'd come back to life, that helps us believe he'll come back for us.
So he should be in a different. Do you believe he should have came back in a different form if he was Jesus?
Before I answered my do believe, I need the proof of what you don't believe. Because then we jumping subjects. I'm not running from what you're saying.
I know. But what I'm saying is,
okay.
I'm trying to get in my head, and I'm trying to see what you're saying too. What I'm saying is that he did not die on no cross. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, show me he didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
You can show me he didn't. We got time for that. We here.
So
camera rolling. I mean, the world gonna see this now. Prove that. I'm letting you know this is important. The world needs they deserve to hear what you finna say if it's truth. So
okay, check this out. So my whole thing is this guy, Jesus Christ, Son of God.
This guy.
He says the Son of Man, right? So he died. He should have been transfigured, right?
Should have.
Should have.
You giving me your opinion?
Should have. When?
Oh, is it okay? You believe in the Most High?
It's not.
No, you said should.
It's not.
How is that a fact? How is the should? Explain how that's the fact then.
Because when each angel showed up, come on with me, bro.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm getting me a soda.
When each angel showed up, they showed up in divine glory. Did they not show up in divine glory?
Yeah,
Yes,
what's the
they
importance
did.
of you
They
saying
showed up in divine glory, dressed in all white garb with a blinding light. Each angel showed up this way. So my whole thing is that this is the Son of God, the Son of Man, and he dies and comes back to life. Well, if he so-called dies on the cross for men, the remission of sin, and comes back to life, then he should have been transfigured. Now, okay, now here's my point.
What is transfigured?
Hold up.
And why should he have been? No, what is that?
I just told you that. You wasn't listening.
No, I didn't. Hey, I'll even watch this film over. I'm recording. You didn't explain what transfigured really means.
Transfigured means he transformed into divine light. His nature changed.
So anytime you
Like
transfigure,
a
you're
butterfly,
going into a divine light.
Like a butterfly.
Okay, the butterfly.
It's a butterfly. I'm not saying he a butterfly. I'm saying he transformed.
Also, reincarnation.
You playing.
No, because that's what Snoop Lion or Snoop Dogg doing or something. I'm saying he came back as Bob Marley. I'm trying to understand.
Now you playing with words.
No, I'm Proverbs 4:7, please. Come on, can you read Proverbs? You saying I'm playing the game?
You playing with words.
No, I'm trying to stay in the end. Let me preach my innocence. I need one verse read.
Let me finish. Let me finish what you said.
Okay.
What I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying. So, okay.
Now you know my uncles and stuff here. They quickly tame me and give me an order if I'm in error now.
Okay.
They get me together over here. Because I'm the younger line around here. You get me together.
Okay.
And if I'm manipulating, just trying to do a word play on you, they gonna be like, yo.
You word playing because you're trying to make me seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. You're talking about etymology and.
No, I'm reacting you because out of 2 or 3 witnesses, I can establish something. So I want to hear you say it more than once. So you ain't just slipping saying one thing and then in the second saying another thing.
I ain't finished.
It's not to trick you.
It's
to convince me.
Let me
Right?
Let me
Okay.
finish. Let me finish. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So she turned around and saw Jesus standing there,
Right.
but she did not know it was Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus said to her,